The universe is everything. It includes time itself and you. Everything. The universe comprises all space and time, and all matter and energy in it. Have you ever been curious about how everything started?
Have you still remembered when we asked where the babies came from? Maybe at some point of our childhood, we started to be curious and asked where everything came from.
Well, let's go all the way back from the beginning. The Big Bang. This theory is the most widely accepted theory of the origin of the universe.
The Big Bang Theory states that the universe started only a few millimeters wide. And according to a reference video from Nat Geo or the National Geographic Channel, the universe started as a hot and infinitely dense point similar to a supercharged black hole.
13.8 billion years ago, this singularity violently exploded, which resulted to an expansion. And then, all matter, energy, time, and space were created from a single point of pure energy in an instant.
After the Big Bang, two major stages of evolution took place.
First was the radiation era. This era is made of smaller stages called the epoch. The first stage, or the Planck epoch, immediately happened after the Big Bang. No matter existed in the universe at this time. Only energy and the ancestor of the force of nature, which are gravity, strong nuclear, electroweak, and electromagnetic.
Second is the grand unification epoch wherein the strong nuclear broke away from the forces of nature.
The third inflationary epoch was the time in the early universe existence when, in accordance with inflation theory, the universe experienced an exceptionally fast exponential expansion.
Electroweak epoch is a fundamental force representing the unification of the electromagnetic and weak nuclear interactions. The work of three physicists, Glashow, Weinberg, and Salam, showed that weak nuclear forces can be understood as a single interaction.
Fifth, the quark epoch was the period in the early universe's evolution when the fundamental interaction of gravitation, electromagnetism, strong interaction, and weak interaction had taken their current forms, but the temperature of the universe was still too high for quarks to bend together to form.
Sixth Hadron epoch. Between 10 to 6 seconds and 1 second after the Big Bang, the quark-gluon plasma that makes up the universe cools down until hadrons, including baryons and neutrons, can form. Neutrinos decouple and begin traveling freely through space approximately 1 second after the Big Bang.
The seventh lepton and nuclear epoch dominated the universe's mass during the lepton era. A time in the early universe's history, it began around 1 second after Big Bang, after the hadron period, when most of the hadrons and antihadrons were destroyed.
Matter era.
The matter era consists of three epochs: the atomic epoch, galactic epoch, and the stellar epoch. Atomic epoch started about 50,000 years after the Big Bang. Electromagnetic radiation liberates when atoms form and remain complete with electrons linked to nuclei. It may seem strange that the nuclear epochs happened before the atomic epoch, but keep in mind that atoms are defined as nuclei with bound of electron.
The galactic epoch is the second epoch. Atomic clouds are produced when helium and hydrogen, which are both synthesized during the atomic epoch, are mixed. Gravity caused the atoms to gather within these clouds. During this time, quasars and potentially huge stars are formed.
The last stage is the stellar epoch, which we are currently still in. Stars begin to form in this galaxy. The first star and galaxy appeared within about 200 million years of the Big Bang. The formation of stars continued to have a ripple effects and shape the universe. As big stars lived and died, they blew up and created a new elements. Within more and more new elements forming new materials are formed such as dust, ice, rocks, and minerals.
The universe had remained the same since its last epoch, but the universe is still expanding. There is a theory that when the universe has reached its maximum expansion, matter collapses and returns back to singularity. This theory is called the Big Crunch. This model shows how the universe is infinitely expanding and that there is a limit to its expansion. Because of this limit, the universe will collapse and will return to its original form.
The world had concluded to a mutual understanding that the world could end, or maybe only our planet Earth could end, or maybe only life will end and the universe stay. There is still a probability that a big asteroid could hit the Earth, which might destroy all life on Earth.
Does this scare you, knowing that any time the world could meet its end?
Well, it is probably one of our biggest fears as humans, but that doesn't stop us from living our lives.